Hey, thank you so much for tuning into this very special message. If you're listening to this message, that means that you play a critical role as a small group leader in one of our elementary environments. Whether it's K-Town or Studio K, thank you for what you do. We believe so much in small groups. We have two different time periods for you as a small group leader to engage every child that's a part of your small group. And every week in a church like Next Level that is growing so much, you will actually experience two different types of children in your small group time, especially spiritual disciplines. You'll experience the child that has been a part of the church, has a Bible, and is excited about being there and growing their faith. Then you'll also experience a child that has never seen the inside of a church before. They may not even know what a Bible is, and they certainly won't have one or bring one to church. So we want to capitalize on the opportunity to engage and build your relationship with both of those children. You know, the spiritual discipline time is such a key time for you to be able to do two things. One is build your relationship with each child, and then number two, eventually build their relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. So, we are simplifying our spiritual discipline time, and we have redone our strategy so that you can capitalize on both these opportunities. So, here's the first thing. We want you to think about two key things. If you don't do anything else during spiritual discipline time, you are successful if you can make a connection with that child and if you can connect them with the Lord. Make a connection with that child and connect them with the Lord. So in order to facilitate this, we want you to think of a simple acronym, and you'll also have this on all of your small group materials. The acronym is I-MOP, okay? And it's not true. I actually don't mop, but that's the acronym, okay? So it's I-MOP. The I stands for icebreakers. We've developed some really simple and open-ended questions for you to be able to engage the children in what they're interested in. Here's why we've done that. We believe that if we show each child that we are interested in what they're interested in, what their favorite movies are, or what their school is that they go to, or maybe what their favorite sport is, we think when we show them that we care about what they have to say, they're more willing to care about what we have to say. So please use the icebreakers and engage in them. You don't have to use all of them, but just pick one good question at the beginning of your small group spiritual discipline time and get them talking. The M stands for memory verse. We don't want you to spend the entire time on the memory verse, and here's why. We have specifically built in time at the end or the final activity of your second small group time to continue to go down the road of learning their memory verse. So it is simple as just reading the memory verse or having one of your children read the memory verse once so that they can all know it and you're introducing that topic before they go into their story time. The O stands for offering. Again, you're going to have kids that know what an offering is and kids that have never heard of that before. So please use the offering time as an opportunity, yes, to collect offering from those who have brought it, but also to just generally teach and speak life into the subject of generosity, which is the key and critical undergirding principle behind why we give. All right, the P. To add to the prayer time, which is so incredibly important, we have developed prayer cards that ask very simple questions to help the children think about what they would like to pray for. We've implemented these now at both campuses. Now, I want to talk a little bit about K-Town versus Studio K and offer just some advice. In K-Town, many of our kids are still learning to write and write efficiently. And if you give them each something to write with and write on, you may actually burn up all of your spiritual discipline time while they're writing. And we really feel like the activities in the second small group time gives them a chance to get their hands dirty and have fun. So we will actually encourage you all as small group leaders to write down the prayers yourself. In fact, we think it's more important for you to actually engage eye to eye with each child about what it is that they really want you to pray to God for. So you can continue to let them write, but we think that it might be a better strategy for you to write the prayers down yourself and then just talk to them about what they want to pray for. On the Studio K side, you can continue to also adopt that same strategy, or if you feel like you've got a small group that can get their prayers written down pretty efficiently, feel free to do that. But again, don't let that be it. Take the opportunity to also engage with those children in exactly what they're praying for. We think that this is going to build two key things during spiritual discipline time. Number one, your relationship with them, which is so incredibly important. And then number two, the ultimate relationship that will change their lives forever. That's the relationship with Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for leaning into our new strategy towards spiritual disciplines.